Well, here we go, guys. Just unloading the barra. Yeah, coming down for another overnight on the river. Fingers crossed we can keep it going how it has been. It's yeah, it's been going all right so far. You know, 5 nights in, 15 fish. So yeah, looking nice. Just got to hope there's a few out there now. Fingers crossed there is. Speak to you in a bit. Well, there you go, guys. Like I said before, yeah, nothing too complicated. Just a couple of blowback rigs with rig rings, both on double hook baits. On the river you get a lot of nuisance fish, and the bream has certainly been getting on the bait of late, so fingers crossed that'll stop them a little bit. Doesn't stop all of them, but it slows them up a bit. Yeah, it's getting on a bit now. I think it's about 6 o'clock, 6:15. Yeah, it's exactly a week to the day of when I was here last, when I had that nice short dumpy common and a few others, and the repeat capture of that fully scaled. Yeah, I've not managed to get down here for a week. I've been busy at home with work and whatever, so yeah. But yeah, it's looking good. A lot of boat traffic in that at the minute. Yeah, a lot of waves and that coming through and whatever, so yeah, hopefully it won't stop them. It didn't last week. I'd like to say a couple of bites in the first hour, but I'm not sure we'd be so lucky this week, but you never know. So yeah, I'll get the rods out and yeah, await developments. Well, guys, it's about 7:30 now in the evening. Yeah, it's I haven't seen any signs of carp, to be honest with you. I've had plenty of rod tip knocks on the left hand rod, putting it down to tension bream. Yeah, but we'll see. We've got all night. We've got till about 8 o'clock tomorrow. Yeah, look, the rod tip knock again then. We've got till about 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Hopefully there'll be a few push through here in the night. Yeah, there's certainly plenty of rod tip knocks going on at the moment, so yeah. But yeah, plenty of time left yet. Hopefully, like I say, you know, we'll probably, touch wood we don't, but we're probably due a blank. You know, we had 5 really good nights so far, and you know, when things are going good and you're putting bait in, you know, you've got to keep going back to that same area. I'm going to start baiting different areas soon. Yeah, because I think I'm going to overstay my welcome here pretty soon. But yeah, at the moment I've got to definitely have to give it tonight and see what happens. But like I say, I've not seen any definite signs of carp yet. Yeah, lovely evening though. Sun's coming through the trees. But yeah, apart from a few rod tip knocks, very quiet. But anyway, yeah, been tying a few rigs. Yeah, double hook baits. Got to be double hook baits. I mean, I think I'll be up all night long, constant, with the bream and tench that seems to be about up here at the minute. But yeah, look, another one again. Something's trying to snatch at the bait, but obviously having problems with the double hook baits. But yeah, fingers crossed the carp are moving. Keep the bait trickling in during the session, because obviously I know that I'm getting rod tip knocks off something, bream or tench, so I should keep the bait going. Might even recast, just make sure everything's all right just before dark, and yeah, and go from there and wait developments. Yes, fingers crossed we'll have one tonight. This is the 6th night on the river. Be lovely to get another good one, but I'm happy just wading through the characters. That's what it's about. I'll catch up with you with any updates. Well, guys, light's fading, and yeah, the left hand rod went off, but as you can see in the landing net, plenty of slime in there, and it was a tench. Yet another tench on the river. It's madness. fingers crossed, next one will be a carp. We've had a bream and a tench now, so hopefully the third one will be the treble, a carp. Fingers crossed. There you go, guys. Still getting liners even though I just had a tench. Still getting rod tip knocks, so maybe there's more tench out there, but fingers crossed there's carp. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we might get some traffic come through in the night. Yeah. I definitely find it a bit more exciting on the river. You know, in the lakes you pretty much know what you got a chance in catching. But in the river you really don't know what's going to come through your swim next and what you're going to get a bite from next. Fingers crossed the dark hours will produce a carp. Well guys, this is unbelievable. That is my third tench on an overnighter on the river. I've never ever known so many tench in the river. Crazy. Look at all them. There's some proper big fish there. Proper big fish. Look down there. Mate. What has happened? What has happened here? Mate, there is probably, I don't know if they're going to get ready to spawn, I doubt it. But there is loads and loads and loads of carp about. Mate, that was mad. I didn't expect to see that, I've got to be honest. Yeah, I mean there's one just going back in the pads now where I spooked them coming in. But that is a good fish. Oh, yeah, I mean, I come down here because, you know, my last video was ruined. I was absolutely knackered. And to be honest, I was absolutely plagued with tench. Tench and bream. I had 3 tench and a hat full of bream. And I was too knackered to even tell the story by the following morning. So I left it. But this video is going to be, obviously, me last night and whatever happens tonight. But from what I've seen, tonight is a must. Look, it's right in the hole in the pads there. Look, if you can see, if you look at that hole directly in front, his head is in the pads. Yeah, it's exciting. I haven't seen them like this, and there was a couple of fish that I would have said for £20 there, easy. Yeah, strangely enough, I've come through and I've actually come through an out of bounds area. The council have actually shut off the footpath for some reason. Maybe that's why they're here, because there ain't so much foot traffic. But yeah, like I say, this next video will cover whatever happens tonight and the last night. So fingers crossed. Now we've found a few, it's worth coming. I'll pull my finger out and have a go. There you go, guys, they're back. Look at them. Some crackers there. Nice common, nice mirror behind it. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, it's a case of where do I go? Oh, there's 3 there now. Another one just coming behind. I think I'm going to have to go and investigate a bit to see where it's worth going. See where it's worth fishing tonight. Yeah, they look like they are definitely catchable. So nice to see them like that out in the wild, on the river. Good times. Hopefully we can bag 1 or 2. If they're about in numbers like that, I don't mind staying up all night. It's just I don't like staying up all night when it's just tench and bream. There you go, guys, look down in there. Big fat carp. Yep. I think I know where I'm going tonight. Back to the usual spot. Seeing as we're actually looking in the back of my usual spot, it's lovely to see them back. It's been over a week now since I've done my last night. It's the 6th night of the year. So yeah, we'll definitely be making tonight the 7th. It's of course got me all excited now seeing them like this. Maybe it's because they've been left alone for a while, because you know, definitely had a few out of this out of this swim. But yeah, they're back, and they're back in numbers. Look at them. Yes. Oh, look down there. There's 2 there. Oh, there's a lot of fish here. Yeah. There's a lot of fish here. So yeah. Yep, tonight's the night. Definitely. Well guys, like I said, I'll definitely have to get down today. After what I see earlier. Yeah, it was apart from what you usually see in the closed season on the rivers, it's yeah, you don't often see them like that. To see them back out here, you know, I haven't been down for about 8 days now. Yeah, didn't successfully end the last video. I was absolutely knackered come morning. Again, you don't get much sleep in this swim. It's yeah, it's pretty lively. Lost one at midnight. I lost the carp at midnight last time. Just hook pull. Went to bomb off downstream, and yeah, the hook pulled. But yeah, gutted about that. But I was absolutely plagued with even on double hook baits. So I had 3 tench at 40 bream. Yeah, and I was wrecked by the morning. But yeah, fingers crossed. After seeing that amount of carp, hopefully we, you know, if we do get sleep this night, it'll be through carp this time. But we're here early today because obviously I needed to get here, and yeah, I just felt that there was a chance of a bite, you know, well before dark. I mean, we had a couple in the first hour, a trip or two ago, or a couple of trips ago. So yeah, rods have been out about 20-25 minutes, I suppose. Just sat on the bed chair. I'm going to tie a load of rigs up. Been busy at home with work and whatever, so I hadn't much time for all that. But yeah, I'm going to sit here and tie rigs. But yeah, there's the usual view. So yes, fingers crossed it'll happen. They're definitely out there, or they were earlier. And when I got here, I see 2 a bit further up, but there was 2 still on the top. But the sun's not beating on the water like it was. It's quite shady now, but I think with this heat, they've definitely pushed back in here for a bit of shade. And yeah, right, stop waffling on, tie some rigs up, and yeah, await developments. Well, there we go guys, 6 o'clock in the evening, and yeah, I was right to come. Had the rods out a couple of hours now, and yeah, there's one in the net. I was starting to think it weren't going to happen, but they're obviously still there. Yeah, let's get it sorted out. Well pleased with that, especially after losing one on the last trip and having a hat full of tension. That first bite, can't be bad. Well guys, it's been good to be back. There's me. Had some no-go for a little bit for a week. Didn't feel like it at all. But yeah, this is definitely one I see up on the top earlier today. Real mint condition, small common. But nevertheless, it's another one. I'll happily wade through them all on the quest for a big one. And yeah, look at that one. What a pristine little common that is. Nice and early in the session as well. We've got till about 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. So yeah, good times. Happy days indeed. Nice common. Let's get her back and hope for more. Well, guys and girls, that was a nice early bite. Yeah, 6 o'clock. I think it's about 7:15 now. Yeah, I've seen signs of others as well. Just had a bream as well, unfortunately, but yeah, there's definitely signs of others out there, so fingers crossed for more. But yeah, just doing the same thing as I've been, trying to get past the bream and that with a double hook baits. Yeah, it was worth coming for a wander earlier and finding them, that's for sure. You know, got another one under my belt. Hopefully another step closer to another good one. Yeah, it's a lovely evening. I'll turn this round and let you have a look at the water, I think. And there's certainly a lot of waves coming at the back of that tree, but they're right in the back of that tree, I think, at the moment. Yeah. Still, a lovely evening. Not a bleep on that rod over there. Yeah, just the usual, doing the business. The LK Bait Solutions ASM there, different sizes. And yes, definitely fish in the back of there of some description. I'm sure they can't. There's quite a way left where we see them behind the bush earlier, but the sun seems to be beating just through this gap at the minute, so I think that's why they're in there. But yeah, I think we need the tension bream and that to come to the party to give them the confidence to come out and have a feed, because they are right in there in a minute. Like I say, we've had one, so hopefully either before dark or after dark they'll have a feed and we'll have another one. But yeah, it's exciting stuff. You just don't know when that rod goes off in the river. I mean, you know, I'm sure I've said it before, but it's like whether you're on a lake or whether you're on the river. The percentage you see ain't all of them. There'll be others. Yeah, there'll be others on the, you know, either under the bush or swim mid-water. They won't all be on the surface, so you're never going to see them all. So yeah, you just don't know. You just don't know what's out there. But fingers crossed we find out. Again, nothing too tricky. Just literally blowback rigs with a rig ring. Long hairs, take double hook baits. Certainly not rocking in there though. Look at that wave. Come on. Let's have another one. That'd be nice. Right. Have a tidy up here. We're far from ready to settle in. Yeah, it's all over the place. Right then guys, I'll catch up with you in a bit. Well guys, it's just as well I've got a good friend in Old Cheddar, because yeah, tonight's filming could be going peak tongue otherwise. I've just yeah, turned on my big battery pack and it's packed up. But we'll have to get it sorted out. I only had it a month, so yeah, just what I didn't want, but yeah, lucky for me he's out and about, and later on sometime during the night he's going to drop one down for me, so yeah, hopefully it'll give me enough charge just to end tonight's fishing. So I think there's more in store. Definitely seen signs of them. Yeah. hope to keep the old river going, you know. It's, I've only been doing sort of, like, well, I think the last couple of weeks I've done a night each week, but yeah, it's been 8 days in between this one and the last one. Yeah, I was knackered on that last one. There's no way I was doing any filming that morning. I looked like a blooming bulldog that morning. I was so knackered. But like I say, it was apart from losing one at midnight that night, I was plagued with tension bream. So, but yeah, I've got to get back to Manor soon. Yeah, although autumn's the main time I want to be there, but I need to get back there sooner or later. Obviously, I have to go over the park soon as well. 2 trips I've done were mental over there, so yeah, I'll definitely be having another go. Yeah, there's definitely fish still in that bush, without a doubt. The rocking coming out there's mental. There's got to be a few in there. But yeah, now it's cooling off. I always feel like there's a chance of a bite at any time, so fingers crossed. Well guys, nothing else to report at the moment other than the fact that yeah, I've had yet another bream. It's looking good though. I think there's more to come. They're definitely in the back, definitely in there. One just rolled in the back of the tree a minute ago. Yeah, I'm not prepared to go any tighter than I am. I'm probably about a foot off the tree. That way, fishing locked up, you've got a chance of landing them. Yeah, something exciting about fishing the river. You know, the great unknown. When that rod goes off, you really don't know what it's going to be. A £2 common or a £30 common. Or £30 mirror, it could be anything. It could be anything. So, yeah, it's good to see them earlier. You know, no, they're here. They're still visiting it. Yeah, apart from that one I lost on the last session, there's no signs of them at all. No, very little signs of them, but today there was lots up here, so fingers crossed they'll, yeah, we'll have a chance tonight. I actually expect it any time sort of from now on. It's about 8 o'clock, I think, something like that now. Yeah, nights are starting to draw in now. It gets dark about 9:15 or something like that now. Tip knock. Certainly edge your seat stuff when you get a bleak fishing locked up, because you've got to be on that rod, that's for sure. Time for a cup of tea. Well, morning all. Yeah, I had high hopes for last night, I must say, after all them fish I see yesterday afternoon. But yeah, it's the beauty of the river is a flick of the tail and they could be miles away, and I think that's exactly what happened when it turned dark last night. Yeah, I didn't hear a thing during the night. Loads of bleeps and twitches and that again. And again, lots of bream and a couple of tench. But yeah, carp definitely seem to have vacated. Yeah, first bite from a carp and then just tench and bream. It looks like they've gone to pastures new. Yeah, I've not seen a sign of them. Not seen a sign of them. I'll be out of here in the next hour, hour and a half. Get home, get some work done. But yeah, got the old bags under the eyes like satchels this morning again. I think I might need to find a new swim. Yeah, definitely seems that way. Still, got an hour. I've caught them at first light and early in the morning before, but generally you get signs of them there. Fingers crossed. Right. Finish my tea. And hope.